Hey, how do you like that transition?
I hope that worked. I hope that did the thing it was supposed to do.
Yeah. It looks like it is. We got levels and everything. We're doing good. All right, guys. Welcome back to RPG from Scratch, our Twitch channel, our podcast, and now the show, Leyliners. Now, Leyliners is our campaign that we're running on a system that we build ourselves, and then you get to watch us play it. So it's kind of like assembling your parachute after you've jumped out of an airplane.
Do you do that often?
I don't, but I've also now been corrected that you can absolutely jump out of a
I think it's more like
parachute.
Jumping out of an airplane and assembling another airplane before you hit the ground.
That's probably true. You're like, I didn't like this one. I need something even more complex.
You're going to make a better airplane.
We
jumped out of a Cessna and we're making Spruce Goose.
Spruce Goose is the better. That's the better airplane in your estimation. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We're very excited to be here for our second session. But if you're not familiar, if this is your first time joining us, I'm Josh, and these are the Homebrew Hombres.
Yo, bros.
So we got Liam.
Hey.
Keith.
Yo.
And Max.
Yes, sir.
And they're all playing their characters tonight. I'm running the campaign. I will be your GM, your game master. And running chat for our Twitch stream is Pool. Say hi, Pool. There he goes. resident fellow Ghostbuster and player of this game. He plays Obed, who will probably be showing up next episode.
Next time on Leyliners.
So before we get too far into it, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
Yeah, kind of doing okay. I mean, October was a hell of a thing.
Yeah, October is over.
Staring down the barrel of a 3-day weekend.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
that sounds
pretty
pretty
happy
good.
with that.
Yeah.
Do I sound weird to anybody else?
Just as weird as normal.
Okay, great.
But we had a pretty eventful Halloween.
Yeah.
Did some fun stuff not on stream and won't be repeated. But had a great time. Hope
we
you
talked
guys
about
did
movies.
Had a blast.
Did talk about movies amongst other things, yeah. So for those of you who maybe are a little fuzzy on what happened last time, or this is your first episode that you're tuning into, I'm going to do a quick recap. So your character's Liam, the Crocodile Man, his character Esmond. We got Keith, the Weasel Man, his character Nesbit, and we've got Max, the Pig Man, his character Dr. Professor Kelton Mandergrove. Detective as well.
Yeah, at law.
Yeah. He
MD, PhD,
You didn't
PI.
pass the bar.
There's no way. He passes the buck. So
Womp womp.
Pass the buck to the people who then say, okay, now you pass the bar.
last session,
Bribery.
the real Full House. Last session, you were contacted by a detective friend of yours, Bolivo, and he asked about a suspected arson, and you determined that it was not Liam's fire lizard. It was the resident orphaned bird that you're caring for that works at your detective and
My
adventure
adopted
shop.
daughter, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure. I don't know.
I
if
mean,
the
we
paper...
are still looking for the actual parents.
I mean, maybe we'll just never
you just-
find them. It's whatever.
I'm glad we never killed Bolivo, though. That was a good move
It was
on our part.
definitely a risk.
Yep.
Yeah.
It still is a risk.
Yeah, nothing's off the table.
So speaking of her parents, you had a lead from the people who you know kidnapped her. It was an old letter that you never showed Bolivo because it was a little incriminating that it existed and that you guys had your hands on it. So what we did is you followed a lead to the docks about that letter and got into a fight. And
How unlike us.
set part of the docks on fire.
Also,
And
how unlike us.
it got broken up by the captain of the guard, Rogar the Scarmaker, a giant tiger shark man. And a few days later, you were summoned to the new governor's office, Dalnet. And she saw your connection with the previous... So the letter was sent from the previous magistrate, the Raled Guantemo, who has been outed. And given that...
Who's that? Oxnard Montalvo?
Something like that. Given that clandestine connection, she set you up with 3 possible opportunities that you were to deal with this Larsen ambassador. Larsa are a faction of bat people called the Eshwin, and he's a jerk. So deal with him because she's worried about him, spies, Larsen army. She has no idea what the status of that is, and she's not going to get a straight answer out of anybody else in the city. Also, there is the controversial Tivum estate which is just a crazy house that nobody's allowed to go near, but it might have something that can really help the whole city and the governance and maybe the empire at large. And the skimmer, the waterborne city of Seir, is off the coast of Israelion right now and causing a ton of problems because the skimmers are harassing people.
So we burn that to the keel.
Damn skimmers.
And then when you let on that you knew who Boliva was, she told you that she had sent him to tail the Larson ambassador, and he has since gone missing.
I think we need a Luigi's Mansion, that house.
Here's the question.
Well, before we get into it, I want to take you on a cutscene.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So you see a small crack.
Skip.
Plus one momentum, Liam.
I had it queued up. I knew exactly what I was going to do as soon as...
This is an unskippable cutscene, unfortunately.
Boo.
So a small Krex, a young girl resembling a blue jay, is traveling on a boat, and it's bound for the city of Israelion. And in her hands, she cradles a small, star-shaped pendant, and she looks to the horizon with an air of determination. Her mother, a tall woman with a compassionate face, kneels next to her and hugs her around the shoulders. She follows the young girl's gaze and nods at the sunset. "We're almost there, sweetie. Can you sense it?" The little girl doesn't avert her gaze, but she nods. "I can't finally wait to see a big city." She opens her hands and displays the amulet. "And this doesn't belong with me. Someone important should have it. Someone powerful." Her mother looks down at the object, well-practiced concern on her face. "One day, you'll have to tell me about that thing, why it's so important to you." And little Corin clenches it in her fist. "Everyone will know soon enough, but I promise that you'll be the first, Mother." And the captain, a short Tiktani resembling a mayfly, calls out, "Ship ho! Eyes up and be ready!" And in the distance, a 3-sailed galleon with no flag cuts a path towards the passenger ship. Corin's mother gasps and looks at the captain, and they share a nervous look. And Corin looks to the ship and grins.
Hey, Keith.
Cutscene over.
Hey, remember when you had sex with the thing that's in that bird?
You're talking about Nesbit, his character?
Yes. Yes, I do. Nah. That became, knowledge well after the fact that made it real awkward.
Like most of your sexual experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's cut back to you guys.
All right.
So you're leaving Dalnet's estate, or the governor's no longer a manse. She's at a outcropping on the border of Israelion. And on your way out, you pass the treasurer, and he just goes, "Oh, somebody will be by to contact you. Don't worry."
Okay, all right.
I still have a lot of stuff to work out. I'll figure it out.
We hired a cab to take us here.
It says, they come around here all the time. Yeah, just go. I'm sure you'll be able to flag one down.
Are you do we have to pay for that, or is that on?
Kelton, stop.
I'm just saying.
Kelton, stop.
Okay.
We were looking really cool when we just playing it off that we...
2 cabs. I'm just saying we're
We can-
running a business here. Whatever.
Exactly. We get tax breaks. This is a business expense.
And he looks at you, and he's like, "You're asking the treasurer if you get something for free?"
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that how the treasury works?
Exact opposite.
So you get stuff for free?
No.
Oh.
I get to look at all the things that I can't have for free. That's my job.
That sounds awful, honestly.
Oh, it's not great.
Yeah,
Well, you
usually
guys-
when the things that I can't have, I just get them.
Well, and he kind of takes his hat off and rubs his face. He goes, "Are you guys hiring?"
I don't know. How are you at stabbing?
Never done it, but I'm starting to feel like I'd be pretty good at it.
I think your job here is very important. You should continue to do it. But when you retire, we can always use a good accountant.
Well, time will prove whether or not I'm good.
All right, we're rooting for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you gentlemen have a good day. I'll put in that application sometime, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, guys.
For now, right?
Kelton, stop. We have to go.
Okay.
So let's say you get your carriage, you do the same parade that you did on your
We
way
go to
there.
it's a Dillo hansom cab.
A hansom cab? Is that a term people use?
Hansom cab is a specific type of black cab in the Englands.
Oh, that what those are called?
Yeah, they're called hansom cabs.
So yes,
Dope.
yeah, it's one of them.
Nice.
So a giant armadillo pops up attached to a rickshaw. And it's a different Dillo driver this time. We'll say it is a. Let's do this.
Random.
It is a Savathian, so a fish person,
Yay.
and driving the.
What kind of fish person?
Let's say it is a flatfish.
All right.
It has to ride side saddle.
It just reminds me of like SpongeBob now.
Yeah. So, yeah, and unless you want to stop anywhere else, you can do that. So on the subject of stopping anywhere else, we've got some nuts and bolts stuff to do, some real RPG nitty gritty. We don't know what you guys have equipment-wise. I'm not talking about magical equipment. I'm just talking about basic supplies. Is there anything you think, in general, that you'd have on your person or that you'd keep at at your shop that you would need in the field that you generally have?
I would say a satchel, rope, no torches because that's not how Esmond plays.
Right. Just magnesium.
Actually, that would be really good.
Yeah, I was thinking like a striker stone. Like,
Why? Why would I
Yeah,
even
nah,
possibly?
so-
I snap my fingers
Yeah,
and
it's,
things are alight.
yeah.
So just magnesium powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, stuff like obviously rope,
Yeah, I would keep a satchel. rope.
crowbar,
Yeah.
sleeping packs, extra
Detective's
clothes.
kit.
Right. Torturer's kit?
Detective's kit.
Is it the same thing? You're just using a different word?
Yes.
Okay.
Traveler's torturer's kit.
Do you have a magnifying glass? Do you?
That's
wear
all he does. He just holds it in front of his face. A
I like
giant
to think I
magnifying glass.
have like a Swiss Army knife where I have each one of different magnification.
Do you wear a deer stalker's cap?
No.
Do you wear a cap?
Probably just a helmet.
Okay.
I always
Just my
imagined
helmet.
you with like the do you know like the 15th century like merchants,
Yeah.
like
All right.
the thing that is tucked into itself, like a hood tucked into itself that is then splayed upon your. That's what I always imagined.
All right.
Wasn't that a shirt? Isn't that the point? Is that was a shirt that they then did that to?
No, it's straight up a hood that was rolled into itself and then thrown
Huh.
about.
Well,
Nice.
you like that?
Yeah.
All right, you have that. So free of charge on the house.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so
Axe.
any tools, things like that you think you'd have, try to make note of it, and let's get it out of the way so that we can rely on them later.
I'd say
So, oh, by the way, that includes potions. So, Esmond had 2d6 potions. I'm going to give you 4 more because any more than that sounds
Like a
excessive.
lot.
Like how often? Honestly, like it's been a year. How often do you guys get into fights? Probably not that often.
Not normally, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
except when stuff like this happens. But
so-
we've been very bad at getting employed during that time.
That's
so-
very true. In fact, terrible at getting employed. That you spent up most of your stuff.
all right. So we have potions.
Yeah, we're gonna do the
The rat.
what do you call it? The
I have here under wealth. I have fat stacks.
you did get fat stacks for sure. Gesundheit.
Dunka.
Bitte.
Gern geschehen.
I do like being able to go off screen literally whenever I want.
Must be nice.
It is nice.
Okay, so let's do this. We'll give you an alchemist. You bought 4 potions from. You already have the 2 d6s. Okay. Decide who is carrying them from this point forward.
Not me. Oh, I know who to give them to. Nesbit. Both.
Yeah.
Have
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
All right.
I got it.
Write them down.
Yeah.
She gets your alchemist gets a +5
All right.
to her alchemy check, and we're gonna roll for the strength of the potions based on the tier, and I've got the amounts right here. So
Potion seller.
potion number 1, 17. That
Nice.
is a 2d4 potion. So, yeah, Nesbit, why don't you take control of the potions there? 'Cause You probably have the easiest way of giving them to other people who need them.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
All right, potion number 2. That is 14. That's a d8.
Our D6s look like shit now. They're garbage potions.
Well, +5 in alchemy is good.
Oh yeah.
So that's 11, which is a D4. And then last potion.
Nat 20. Ah, fuck.
Nope, that's a 9, which is a D4.
Can I say the Traveler's Torturer's Kit is a Baghdad battery with nipple clamps?
I think
No.
I don't think that's enough power.
Well, maybe it'd have like a hand
A
crank
crank?
to it.
Then why would
Yeah.
I need a Baghdad battery?
I was just calling a Baghdad battery and a wonky form
There's
of
no
battery.
Baghdad here.
It could be somebody who was a terrible parent.
Oh,
The
no.
bad dad
Ooh,
battery.
the Baghdad battery. I like
Yeah.
It's it's
The guy
a,
who would rather crank his car than get it fixed.
it's a McGargle capsule.
McGargle capsule sounds like something he would use for hygiene.
that. Ooh, but it would be wouldn't go in the mouth.
No,
Never.
never does.
Never. No.
So he has a detective's kit, the torturer's kit.
I would like a notebook and a pen, please.
You got it.
Or actually probably like a charcoal stick would be more on brand.
You can make your own charcoal stick.
exactly. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
Anytime.
But you can't make your own notebook with fire. Not very easily.
No, in fact, do the opposite.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact,
You can unmake notebooks.
So so you have it. It's yours.
Yeah.
If you think of anything until we get this ball rolling,
Yeah.
let me know. Anything that doesn't like oh, I also have a hammer that blows things up
I was thinking like a basic toolkit. Like
thieves tools.
yeah, that especially, but also non-thieves tools like a hammer.
Like a
But
toolbox.
I guess that can be a thief tool,
Well, let's
depending
just
on
say
how subtle you are.
you have a basic like a carpenter's kit
Yeah.
as well,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Which is basic tools. Probably's got a chisel in case you need to do something with stone.
I think he'd carried like 3 copies of the scrolls of his book.
Your book is a scroll,
There'd be a scroll version, like the paperback version.
just for people who prefer to read
People
their
who can't
books
afford
like this.
You know,
I don't know if you
a
know this.
hand-bound, leather-bound version.
Bookbinding is not that hard to do, and managing scrolls is much harder.
Do they have a printing press in our setting?
I would say yes.
Say yes, but
It seems.
that would still be prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, I think we're probably early days of printing press.
I
Yeah.
would say a printing press probably exists, and then the things that were industrialized at that level just haven't happened. Because why make a steam engine when people literally make cold and hot out of nothing?
Now, one of the things I wanted to get into in upcoming design episode, not now, not while listeners have to watch, or watchers have to watch.
What if they like to watch?
Who watches?
I like to
Watchers.
watch.
The shadow.
The Shadow knows.
So, the Leyliners need a basic code of conduct that I think Nesbitt would probably chafe against, but knows how much money that can bring in. So it's worth it.
Don't light Brookie fighting pits on fire. Is that one of them?
Probably not. Well, there's no way she doesn't qualify to be a Leyliner.
Well, great.
So let's get into it. You guys, let's say you get back to unless you stop anywhere else, you get back to your shop.
Does chat think we need anything? Does that chat?
Yeah, chat. You got any while we're doing this talk?
Do you have any recommendations for random items we should just have?
We'll check back in a second. If you guys come up with anything good, we'll use it. You get back to the shop, presented with the weight of all of these choices, weighed against each other. What do you guys think? What do your characters think?
Well, I think we need to have a discussion about it more than anything else before. Let's think it out. So, guys, what's our first priority?
Does one make more money?
I don't think we have that info yet.
Yeah, no, it didn't seem like that. Does one get me killed less?
I also don't think we have that info yet.
Yeah.
In fact, that's probably going to be my big push. Is getting Bolivo back is a great way to have an extra man on the outside looking out.
That's
I think
a really good point. That's a really good point.
tracking him down, messing with a diplomat. Doesn't that sound like us?
Yeah.
I think it sounds like us.
Yeah, I think
I
that's,
think it's the most likely to get us killed, but I'm in.
I think we do very well with political
I think
matters.
we do that. I just say
I mean, we are very well liked.
burning.
I am very well liked, yes.
I like you.
Oh.
You eat a meal and then you eat something sweet at the end, right?
No, I
Like a
don't.
celebration of the meal. Burning a city.
Uh-huh.
I think we save that for last because that's just like our time. You know.
Would have thought you got that out of your system with Gloomtown.
Yeah. It's a city on water. I think we should burn it down.
Actually, the last 2 campaigns ended with a burning city.
Let's maybe like cannibalism. That is a trend we can
Yes.
kind of
Just like,
nip
cities
in the
burn,
bud.
people eat people. It's fine.
We burnt this city.
Yeah, that's. I think
We didn't start the fire. Yes, we did.
Keith made that joke last time.
Ah.
But hey, you know what? Plus one momentum to the both of you because they're both good, and I didn't give Keith one. So, chat. What do we think? Did we get any item ideas?
Jet Plane J suggested rope.
Rope.
Never know what you're going to need it for.
Got
Yeah.
rope.
Never know. when
Of
to get
course.
Shadow Man suggested a crowbar.
Ooh.
I'm not a crowbar person, though. Someone else take that.
And Mjolnir
I'm on
Mark
that.
86 suggested grappling hooks.
Ooh.
It's always a good bet.
And then Jet Plane J also threw out, based on your current party and their inventory snacks.
Oh,
No snacks. Fuck you.
Snacks, yeah, they give me PTSD.
Yeah.
all right.
You mean to tell me?
I want to be the only snack in this party.
Creature from the Snack Lagoon.
So Stiddo comes out from the back. She's got a piece of paper, and she's like, "Oh, I wrote down a Miss Paz is coming by. She wants to. She's gonna talk to you." Stiddo, by the way, a young pigeon lady that works the orphaned pigeon lady that works for you right now. She says, "Miss Paz is coming by." She said, she sent word when you guys went to the governor's office.
Yeah?
That she would come by to talk to you about some jobs.
Okay. Stiddo, good job.
All right. Hey, great.
You can get an extra apple for your snack.
Wow. You know, Uncle Esmond, that's not burnt this time?
That's your deal.
Okay. All right. Burn it on my own time.
You burn it whenever you want. But none of that wacky tobacco.
Don't even know what that means.
The Johnny Red Eye?
She's drawing a blank. So then so let's say you got 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Calendar man?
Calendar man.
Has to be
Calendar
called
man
Keeper of
hits-
the Days.
Daykeeper.
No. Keeper of the
Are we
Days.
just
Because it sounds cool.
We're just gonna do music references all day today.
Took you so long.
We're at
Find out.
I found out.
day 63 of False Bags.
So
What's the next holiday?
Basking.
When's that? How many days?
About 27.
Okay. Should we? Hey guys.
would it be so? The basking is the longest day. So it's the summer solstice. It's the longest day, which means that the reptile people generally probably celebrate harder than most.
Oh yeah, I would say. Before we make a decision on what we're gonna do for this job, should we plan a nice basking day, everybody? I'm just putting that out there.
So we hang out for 27 days. Party and then do the job? Because I'm not saying
no. I'm not saying take the season off. I'm just saying I would like to start maybe planning the basking party.
I've never really been big on that one. Is that one of the big drinking holidays?
For Harad, every holiday is a drinking holiday.
Sounds good. Yeah. Let's
Bar-
do a big basking party.
Barbecue, enjoying the day. Sound good?
All right. Yeah.
Maybe a little waterfront action. Not by the dock, apparently, but that's fine.
I'm there.
You live here, yes. I understand that.
Well, let's say
Do we... So, We're gonna follow the bat guy.
That's my pick.
The Larson ambassador.
Yeah. Yeah, if that's our closest lead to getting reacquainted with Bolivar, that's probably what we want to do.
I think having a man on the outside is always good.
Yeah.
And he's not always the best friend, but a good friend.
Yeah. And also, if he's in trouble and we get him out of it, he might be more forgiving next time we fuck up.
Well, we did save him from the bugs already, so, I mean,
Yeah.
we've gotten some good mileage out of that.
Yeah, let's just keep stacking it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's say 2 days pass, unless there's any objection. Paz comes to visit. Now, Paz, I'm going to randomly generate because I don't want to use a Patreon character for this character because all the Patreon characters that, by the way, at the $10 tier of our Patreon, you get to create a custom NPC that I put in our campaign. And all the other ones that are coming up are too silly to be this character. So Paz
Thank you,
shows
Big Bad
up.
Shadow Man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, primarily, but also others, and you will meet them. So Paz comes by, and she is a fraud. She's a
Oh, hello.
crocodilian. Let's say she's an American alligator. Let's go that direction with it.
Ooh, so is she our?
So she's a little exotic.
Maybe she's one of the Piro.
I was gonna say
Oh.
she's our favorite kind.
Yeah, one of the Cajun alligators. And
You know, still don't need a mom.
So you got you got the alligator in the water, and he's always swimming around in the water, but you don't want him swimming around in the water.
So,
let's see how
your
old
daughter,
she
is
is.
she adopted? No. No.
She's still an orphan. We all consider her an orphan.
Yeah.
She's 77 years old.
Oh.
That's what I rolled.
But it's a fraud, so
It's not bad big of a deal. That's middle age. That's like a 40-year-old. And
So I look young and virile in comparison. Dig it.
yep. So she's a 77-year-old rod female, and I think she's wearing. So she's a spy, and she during the day works a job, and she, let's say she works at a shop. I don't know what kind of shop, and we'll come back to it. Chat, if you think of a funny kind of shop that would work for a spy to
Haberdasher. Actually, Taylor is always good.
don't let them come up with it. So chat, think of a shopkeep and what kind of shop is fun and ridiculous that you would never think a spy would work at, and that's where she works. So she comes in, and she says hi. She's Cajun, right? Mm-hmm. You know, do you want to roll for a voice?
Let's roll for a voice.
All right. So maybe not a Cajun voice. Let's try this.
I was gonna say James Carville.
She could be out of the P Road location for a while. You
James
know?
Carville is
true.
kind of a higher with the alligator. You got the alligator in the water up here. James Carville's more
in the
up here.
water.
But
You
then
got-
you got the Cajun man down here. But then you got the James Carville because he's in politics.
Dude.
What do we got? What do
And
we got?
also,
What do we
he
got?
looks
What do we
like
got?
a reptile anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it fits.
I got a mulligan this one.
Oh, no.
What is it?
I want to save it. I don't want to say because
All
I want
right.
to save
Okay.
it. 37.
Should we have different male and female voice lines?
No.
Okay.
We can just. That's a lady. It just sounds like me doing a voice.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get romantic here. This is important to my immersion.
Okay. So. Oh, these are terrible. Okay, no, you know what? She's just gonna be Cajun.
All right.
All right, because we already did the Cajun voice 15 times. So she comes in and she says, "Hey, you all there? You the Esmond Mandigrove Trod? That's what it said on the sign.
Yes, in that order.
Yes.
Yes.
My name Paz. I'm here on behalf of that governor there, Downette. You know her?
Yes.
We have met, yes.
Listen, I'm here to kind of clear the air a bit. There's been a problem. We thought nobody'd seen you down at them docks, but turns out there's this guy worked the Port Authority. You talked to him, Mr. Berdio.
Mm-hmm.
That ring a bell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he could identify you, so you're gonna be getting a visit from an official. And they don't know that we's contacting you. So they're gonna come in. They're gonna give you that bad, that terrible summons, the one that says we're gonna get fined. You're gonna put you in prison. Pretend like it's for real, Okay?
So be a dick about it.
As far as you're concerned, you could go to prison, you could pay a huge fine, all that, but I'm telling you privately, don't worry about it. Okay?
Sounds
then-
good.
We kill the Port Authority guy.
Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
Nope. No, he good. He's all right.
But he like ratted on us, right?
No, he just
Told people about us.
somebody asked. He don't know. He's kind of dumb.
Oh, so it'd be really easy to kill him.
I don't know. I know some pretty dumb people that are fucking haughty.
She said, well, I mean, I think he is probably pretty easy to kill, which will make me worried about him all the time. Well, anyway,
So you don't want us to kill him.
please don't kill him. He's
All
nice.
right. That's you got to be very specific
He a
about
ni-
the not killing
Look,
here.
he a nice boy. Don't please.
All right.
Just punch him once or twice.
Also, you seem pretty rough. What is it? You killing people? You my kind of people. I like this.
Well, I'm saying like you just punch him and say, "Hey, don't talk to people."
Oh man, he too hot headed.
He was also pretty. He was pretty nice to us when we went down there, as I remember.
He's
wasn't
he's
a bad
nice.
guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah. Some of those people
like-
fucking sucked, but
And he was nice enough to remember us, which honestly, I'm feeling a little flattered. Are you feeling a little flattered?
I don't know. Sometimes we can be kind of conspicuous.
Yeah, I think burning down the docks right after he talked to you probably big problem. Probably easy to remember.
I am a famous author.
Hey, you got that going for you. I don't read too much, but
Really, you seem like such an intellectual type.
man, I like this guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's handsome too.
So you're gonna
All
kill the
right,
doc guy
all
for
right.
us, right?
I'm not killing nobody, buddy. A good friend. Anyway, so let's get back to the issue here.
All right.
So we got these problem here. I'm here to give you the contact and give you an option on how you want to get paid. I talked to that treasurer. He real uptight with the purse strings, but look, I don't want to tell you how to run your business. But he said I can give you lump sum payment, completion each job. It's big, okay? He's talking 50,000 Yankees
Per job.
per job. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot.
That's good.
But
All right.
he also offered a 400-day retainer. So per diem, 400 Ackies per day. Now, I don't want to speak for y'all, but I don't know how long these jobs take. And maybe you do a good job, you finish these jobs, you pick up more jobs. That's all I'm saying.
I'd rather do. I don't like holding money that I ain't worked for. I'm just saying.
I like holding all money. But
A big payday's a big payday.
I think. Wait, is it $400 a day per each one of us?
No, it's total you for the
Oh,
job.
then yeah, that's. I think they're trying to rip us off with that one.
it's on a. You said 400 day?
Per diem.
Yeah, but 400 times 400.
I
It's
just
how
said-
much, Kelton?
I'm using
Tell
a
me.
Latin term. There's no Latin in our world. Or per diem.
It means
Pugdonus. Like whatever.
Because
per,
they're.
I keep the per diem. It's in
I'm
vernacular.
joking.
It
Yeah,
works.
it's fine.
I mean, that's like more. But I don't know.
That incentivizes us to be lazy, and I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, and it's not a lot more.
Yeah. No, also, we're going to go into a thing. We're going to burn it down. We're going to kill everyone involved, and then we're going to spit on their fucking graves. That's how we work. We run fast. We run hard. You know it.
Hey, listen, you go to part of my job. I kind of do a lot of that.
Uh-huh.
But like before I do that, I make sure I can clean it up. You don't clean this up, it's gonna be a big problem.
Ash blows away on its own.
Yeah,
I was going
but
to say, burn it really hot.
but listen, a crater stayed for a long time.
Well, the cleanup fee is $10,000 per job. 50,000 will get anything broke you want. Cleaning up is another 10,000.
You're too close.
Yeah.
Back up. So okay, so how would she? Let's say okay. So let's give you some context. Okay.
Okay.
She said, okay, well, listen, I don't know which job you want to take first. You want to do the big payday, you do the big payday. Not my problem.
I
Right.
like big payday.
That's fine. I understand. My thing is I never know when my next day is going to come. I like the per diem. You can understand where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
I never know when my next day is going to come. I like the per diem. You can understand where I come from. My thing is I never know when my next day is going to come. I like the per diem. You can understand where I come from. I never know when my next day is going to come. I like the per diem. You can understand where I come from. My thing is I never know when my next day is going to come. I like the per diem. You can understand where I come from. So listen, you wanna deal with that that floating city of Sia? There's a guy can get you in, okay?
Oh,
He's one. Hey, listen, and she kind of walks over to Esmond.
Yeah.
Maybe like traces an arm around his back a little bit, like, hey, listen, he one of us, okay? He's a little fella. He's about 4.5 foot tall, dwarf Cayman. Okay. His name Gekken. He's excuse me. His name Gekken. He's
Someone write it down.
Gekkn. By the way, I made up this name because I didn't have a good place to put the name in the form. So, but this one's from Big Bad Shadow Man.
GE what?
Gekken. Gekken.
so can we hear that?
Yeah. She's not being secret. She just kind of wants to touch Esmond.
Yeah. So you know the guy there, right?
Can you put a fist between
Yeah.
your face? Yeah.
So you know the guy who's on the boat.
Well, he's not on the. I mean, he's on a lot of boats. He moves. A
I'm just
lot.
saying, maybe tell him not to be on the boat.
Well, how you going to get there?
I think we're gonna figure it out, but the plan is to just set fire to the boat.
To the boat that take you to
The boat people.
to the city.
Yeah.
So don't be on it when he take you there.
Don't be on it because we're gonna burn it.
She's like, she just kind of shrugs and like, oh, okay, I'll tell him. Oh, you can tell him if you.
Well,
go
if
to
he's
him.
your friend, you're really up about us not killing your friends.
Well, listen, his job is just to kind of prep you for what you're gonna face on there. Okay, there's a lot of complicated religious and political problems. There's economic issues at play, and I'm just using those because I know they're big words that he said.
He's just gonna take us in the pipe 5x5.
It's true. So that's cool.
I love you.
By the way, we're drinking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat. What was the most interesting job we come up with? Pool.
A second-hand adventure store.
Secondhand adventure store
I
stuff that
love
was used
that.
in adventures.
I love that.
All right,
Nice.
perfect for a spy. She probably kills people, takes it off, and it's like, "Oh, you're getting all this shit secondhand."
I got a question for her then.
Like, yeah. Oh, you heard of my shop?
You
It's called it's called Paz Tents.
Chaos Point.
Chaos Point.
Chaos Point.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, damn it. No, I need a timeout for a second. Fuck.
Ah, piss.
Now I got a question though. You have some old curiosities there, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for a specific book series.
I don't really do them books. Too
Yeah, but
much.
it's usually just passed around travelers and wayfarers. I'm looking for Shay's Rippin' Yarns.
What, a kid series?
Yeah.
Look, I don't have none right now, but
All right.
you want me to keep an eye out for you? I'll do. I mean, hey, listen,
It just
we gotta look out for each other. You know what I mean?
I kind of
Look,
it's
what-
my thing.
whatever-
You know, I like reading them.
Look,
I want to get them for Stidham is the whole thing.
Oh, I see. That little burger I
Yeah,
talked to
yeah,
the other
yeah.
day. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, I got
All
you.
right,
I got
all
you.
right.
Okay, so now, let's say maybe that city problem.
That's big. It's too big.
Listen, they all big, brother. You want a problem where you deal with that Lawson investigator or that ambassador? He is a problem, and we put this guy on him.
We know him.
I think he's a lamplighter secretly. Well, I'm pretty sure he is. All right, so his name's Jerry Birdman.
Can I take away that chaos point now?
I didn't make him up. This is not my fault. This is also Big Bad Shadow Man's fault. Jerry Birdman. We call him Big Mouth.
You're even for the night, Shadow Man.
Jerry Birdman.
Is that with a J or with a G?
This is with a J, like Jerry Seinfeld, but not like Jerry Seinfeld again, thankfully.
Man, that would be problematic.
But he is a Crex. He's 61 years old. Well, I guess so. He's old. He's an older Crex gentleman.
So he's an old bird.
Yeah, he's got big yellow eyes. He's a little weird. But yeah, you
Like
wanna,
how weird?
man, fucking funny looking. All right, he's
Like him fucking you looking or me funny looking?
just kind of funny looking.
All right then.
So you want to talk to him about this Lawson ambassador? You want to go down to you want to come down to my shop. There's a place across the way. Okay, it's a bar. He doesn't work there, but he's in there every night collecting information. Like I said, pretty sure he's a lamplighter. By the way, listeners, lamplighters are they're kind of like Freemasons, but more spy centric. That makes sense. And more concerned with keeping oppressors from rising too high.
The thing that I always think of is the Order of the White Lotus from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Which I haven't seen.
They're a cool group of my favorite characters in that whole show.
Like Thieves Guild from Skyrim, if that makes
But
sense.
cool.
Less dicks. Yeah.
Yeah. Less dicks, more chicks.
Yeah.
What up?
They're like, well, you'll find him down there, and the only reason I know is because we call him Big Mouth. All right, listen, and you want to deal with that Tivum estate? We got this fella during the day. He's a little weird too. Handsome though, real handsome. Get my drift. His name's Lynch. Big old guff man. Your people.
Oh.
Yeah, he's good at doing like inventory. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's been paying attention to that Tivum estate, trying to get stuff cataloged, and every time there's been a disappearance, a reappearance, these people that we know that place is chock full of artifacts. You want to know anything that's happened in the past 10 years about that place, you go talk to him. His name's Lynch. He's a little older gentleman, and he's big dude. And this is Scott John Harrison's character.
All right. Any news on Bolivo?
Not yet. Now he's a big boy. You know, he knows how to get in and out of trouble. I don't know if I worry too much about him. You know him pretty well.
We've been in and out of a few scrapes
Reasonably
together.
well, but
Listen, I gotta be straight with you. I love the guy. He's great, but sometimes if he goes in and he's investigating something, finds something he can't let go, sometimes he just disappear. Shows up with some answers. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just seen him. I seen him work. I'm not too worried about him. I mean, you guys, you probably never seen him work though, so I don't know.
We tried to work on us a couple times. What time is it?
Time? I don't know. Hold on. 8:43.
Okay.
We're like, yeah. So that's what we're dealing with. That's who you got. So I give you contacts. You got who you need to go. Any questions about all this kind of thing? Listen, you can't be. Nobody can know that lady who run Paz Tents work for the government. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah, nobody wants to be associated with working with the government.
No, I mean I got a reputation to uphold.
So do I. What up?
As stated before, we don't like people who tell on other people.
Good. All right. Well, great. So listen, you have any more questions? I'll give you the people you need to talk to about these problems. However, you have any bigger questions, any like societal questions? I'm a direct line to Delnet. You feel me?
You're a contact. You're a handler.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right.
But
You can handle me anytime.
don't you tease me. So she bids you adieu and leaves your shop.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
So now you got some new info.
I'm still saying ambassador.
Yeah, I think Ambassador.
Yeah, I mean,
Nesbitt, you feeling anything? You got an opinion? Look, I want to hear you out, brother.
yeah, no, I'm actually in favor of that. I mean, ran into that guy initially.
Hate him?
Seemed
Yeah.
seemed an interesting sort of character.
You want to
that,
stab him, don't you?
Yeah, the first time I saw him.
I think we're gonna have to stab him. And like,
It's not my thing. Your thing. You get to have it.
All right. All right.
Okay. So we're going to stop the discussion here. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. You're going to start that ball rolling on the investigation.
Yes.
We'll come back to it. So thank you, everybody. Hang on. And we're not going to close it out this time. So
Because we learned things.
yes, we did.
fuck yeah.
Shoot it.
we're back. How you like them double axes?
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah. I got one with a
dope.
shield and a sword, and it goes chunk, but axes, man.
Axes.
Yeah.
Like, least useful wartime weapon, but so badass in RPGs.
For sure.
Great tools, though.
Phenomenal tools.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go into the woods without one.
I think I'd rather have an axe than nunchucks. Maybe because I don't know how to use
Yeah,
them.
you think so?
Is that the that's the line? Those are the two choices. Axe. Does one of the nunchucks
He
have a
said
sword
least-
on the end?
Least useful.
Sword chucks, yeah.
Still, sword chucks way dangerous.
Bruce Lee's using
It's like a
one
double-sided lightsaber. You're just gonna end up fucking up at some point.
Yeah. Well, I think just even regular lightsaber, you would never own one.
Yeah.
If it was $5, you'd never own one.
I think you have to like be a military monk for your entire life for that to be a functional weapon.
Oh yeah, but if the wind blows wrong one day, it
Yeah.
takes part of your head off.
Yeah. What I want is
they
that,
have they literally see into the future. The people who use it can see in the
It's
future.
true.
that
I
knife.
do not make my ownership and use decisions based on whether or not I'm not going to fucking hurt myself.
No, you drive a
I
motorcycle.
absolutely would.
Yeah.
Well, I wrecked it, but I'm buying a new one.
Yeah. Okay. So how long ago since it was your last crippling injury from a motorcycle?
7 weeks.
There we go.
So
Point-
you're
point
almost
made?
you're almost due.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I want the knife from Futurama that when you cut bread, it toast it.
I also know that
What?
from
also
yeah.
known as a lightsaber.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's also
That's the only
in
version of
The
lightsaber I want.
lightsaber burns it and destroys all of the
Yeah.
bread that it goes through.
that's a thing in the movie version of Hitchhiker's Guide, where it's that you slice bread and it immediately makes toast.
That's amazing.
I know, it's such a cool thing.
Oh, I need that so
it's
bad.
just as good as the cup of noodles from the Cowboy Bebop movie that instantly like cooks itself. That I was like, wow, why did I just make that real?
Pull it. Yeah,
Just
you want
make
the
it real.
honestly, like it'd be better of a knife for cheese that smokes it as
Oh
you cut
my
it.
god,
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
All
so
right.
hungry right now. You just made me very hungry.
So let's put
Dude, if
put
we
yourself.
have a smoking knife, I'm just cutting raw pork all day.
Oh yeah. Cutting Raw Pork would be also a good band name.
Big ass pork belly. Just
I'm thinking of that pulled pork you made.
Halloween
God.
party.
Righteous.
Sorry to everybody who wasn't able to make it.
I forgot to eat. I was just
What you
Losing
fucked
You
up,
done
my
fucked up,
dude.
homie. Shit.
there was like brats and I was like, oh,
I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
get
brought
one of
hot
those
dog
motherfuckers
buns.
and-
So let's
Back
get
to
let's
this.
get
Yes.
Yeah.
let's dial it into the game we're
Oh, yeah.
playing. Let's
This
bring
is
it back away from food.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
not
I
just a
forgot
bunch
that we
of
weren't
friends.
just socializing.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we need snacks.
Normally when we hang out, I have a microphone in front of my
God,
face,
no, we
like-
can't
Yeah.
have snacks when we do this. I would just the whole time just be
There's
Yeah.
nothing
The
that
whole
an audio medium hates more
then snacks.
than eating food at the same time.
Dude, I already interrupt the show like 5 times a night opening beers. Like,
That's cool. We can pause for that. As long as you give us like the universal "I'm opening a beer" signal.
I was hoping under the
think that- I
table
think
was
this is
going
it.
to, but no, I just shook the whole
Look,
table.
when we build a new chamber, we're gonna make soundproof booths to do that in
Just this
underneath.
big. They're
Just
this big.
underneath, and just
So, listeners, if you want us to have soundproof beer opening chambers and an upgraded table, contribute on Patreon. Although
would be
most
lovely.
of you currently in chat already do. Thank you very much. We love you.
Yes, thank you.
So, let's get back into it. Paz is gone.
yes.
You guys are you're thinking about going the direction of dealing with the Larson ambassador. By the way, who does not yet have a name. Chat, if you come up with a name, let's do that. What's that signal for?
I love having chat in here to just
This is
unload
good.
our garbage.
Yeah. He does not have I only need a first name. So
Male Eshwin.
So you've got a contact. You know that he's missing.
Mm-hmm.
You know that this guy, Jerry, Big Mouth Birdman, he's a Potu. Is how she described him to you. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I'm going to look it up. A Potu. What kind of bird is this? Oh, okay. Okay, well, Big Bad Shadow Man. You're making a joke that they aren't aware of yet.
Hey, Big Bag Shadow Man. You get one free favor from me
Oh, here we go.
for that
No,
image that I
you don't
just
even
saw.
know why that's funnier than it looks. Okay, so, but yeah, you got to be
The
careful.
offer stands.
You got to be careful because Paz warned you. Jerry's got a big mouth, not just literally, but also figuratively.
All right. We'll see how this goes.
So I don't think we go there tonight.
I kind of like we're talking to the. I want to go shopping. Talking about stores and stuff, man.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it seems like a reasonable thing to do.
we're going on an adventure. Let's get some stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen it around, but I don't remember actually going into Paz Tens. Like,
Well, we can do that tomorrow when we go to the bar.
yeah.
Is there anything we want to pick up, though?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll look around. Do some window
You go
shopping.
do that. I'm going to go hang out with Stiddo.
Oh, you talking tonight? No.
What time is it?
Let's
Ah.
say it's 7 p.m. ish.
You want to call it a night?
Yeah. Let's
Big day tomorrow.
hang back for.
Yeah. What do we got for dinner?
I don't know. Did pork sliced with a smoking knife?
I don't
Plus
think
one momentum.
I don't think we're allowed to have pork in this house. Actually, wait.
It's great, yeah.
Kelton probably doesn't give a shit.
Doesn't give half a shit.
Are there pigs? What are the pigs? What are the
Long as
pigs?
it's
in
one
this
of my
world?
enemies.
We'll figure it out on a design
Ah,
episode.
fine.
Let's say there's some pig equivalent. Well, what's the cows you came up with?
What are those called?
The chimpanzee intelligence level cows?
No, they're bug pigs. I want there to be bug pigs.
Bug pig's just fun to say, so it's canon.
Yeah, bug pigs. They're grubby
Alright.
little bug pigs that we make pulled bug pig out of.
I agree.
Yeah.
Got to crack the shell to.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's like pork crab.
Oh my.
I love that idea.
You crack it open and it's just
Cannon. Fuck you.
Dude, I am so disappointed in Earth right now that we don't have canon pork crab.
Agreed.
for all the things you could be disappointed in Earth.
It's not the racism. It's the lack of pork crab.
Listen, man. Eventually, humans are going to die out.
Hopefully. Jeez.
Pork crab might outlive humans.
Let's
It might outlive racism.
no, because everyone's gonna be racist against pork. They're too delicious to allow to rise.
Man, I'm just thinking of a.
I'm so.
That's all I'm doing.
I know.
Why didn't we eat before we did this?
God, it was.
You would have a special pork crab like hammer to get into the shell.
Dude, I have like an ivory handle toolkit. Like,
Chat, what do you think about pork crab?
Big Bad Shadow Man does recommend Ajax as a first name.
Ajax?
All right.
I like that.
all right.
Yeah. Ajax, the Larson ambassador.
So like, we're going out for pork crab, right?
Yeah, we're going out for pork crab.
Yeah.
Celebrating
definitely get some
your
pork
new
crab.
job.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go out for pork crab. All right, to a well-established pork crab place called
Missy's.
the Clattering Snort.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
And it's a very interesting gastropub, but primarily a bistro. There's no inside seating.
Can we
So it's
roll?
weather dependent.
Can we roll to see if we're regulars?
Yeah, let's. Who is most likely to go there the most?
Probably me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very on brand.
Give me a composure roll. Just add your composure. We'll say 10 is the difficulty if you're recognizable as regulars.
All right. What's my composure? 1. All right. 17. Yes.
Yeah.
We
For
are
sure.
regulars.
You
All right.
walk in, and the chef, who is the head chef, who is also the owner, because obviously it's a bistro. Like, it's not like this. It's a very flat.
This is a
business
passion
structure.
project.
Exactly. Let's get what he is or she is.
I was hoping
Let's
it's
do
octopus.
odds male, evens female.
All right.
Female. Tiktani.
Ooh.
She knows all about cracking shells. What kind of Tiktani would be most likely to eat the pork to crab?
I want a termite.
I like it. Termite, wings, non-functional, very pretty.
Oh, hello.
She's just a uniform tan. but like smooth and attractive.
Okay.
Voluptuous.
Calipigian even. And let's do. She's 21, so she is a phenom.
Yeah.
She's
wow.
she's an absolute.
She's a wunderkind.
Exactly. Yeah, and her name. Chat, give us a name for her. And
Think buggy.
yeah, Bug Lady. So she left her chorus to pursue just the art of delicious meats. She found the pig crab and said, nothing beats this. Like, this is the pinnacle. I'm only 21, but I know I've reached the summit.
And also, I think pig crab is like the medium meat
Pork
for most
crab.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. But you taste hers.
And she's like, I've raised this to an art. This is no longer, this is not just bacon, motherfucker.
I like to think you crack the leg and it's just a sausage.
Oh my God.
Why are you doing this to us? We're all so hungry. Okay, so
When I become God, I will make this true.
I didn't know you were Mormon. Okay, so Chad, have we got a name for our what do you call somebody who owns a restaurant? Restaurateur. Have we got a name for Barb?
Barb.
Poor
I
Barb.
like it.
What is it?
B-A-R-B. Barb.
Just Barb. B-A-R-B.
Barb.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
So Barb, our restaurateur, the termite who has mastered the pig crab, sees Nesbit approach with his two friends, who she's also seen, but Nesbit's her big spender. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "You're."
It's not just that I love pig crab. I also have a little bit of a crush on the young Calipigian Tawny.
What if they break it open and they pour noodles into it?
And she
Pig crab ramen.
she is voiced
In its own shell?
by Alex Delarge from A Clockwork Orange.
Please stop. I can
Me
only get so
droogies.
erect.
Does she headbutt me?
She sees Nesbit and she goes, "Welly, welly, 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 wow, Mr. Bizzleby.
Bob,
So glad
have you
to
missed me as much as I missed you?
Well, I've missed you quite a lot.
Then yes.
I'm actually doing Mr. Deltoid
Good.
by accident.
Real horror show.
Because I've missed you quite a lot.
There we go.
Why don't you, I've got a seat for you right up front. Make yourselves at home.
Oh, please.
So, sits down, preps for you the biggest shark to crab feast. Shark to crab. That's a fucking Magic the Gathering card. Pork crab. Pig crab. What are we going to call them?
Pork
They need a
crabs.
name. More than pork crabs, because that's like a kind of meat,
Yeah.
kind of animal.
Oh, damn.
Shelled
Shellswine.
Shellswine.
Shellswine. Yeah, so she
Nailed it.
brings out
We're
the,
making out later.
she lays out like the three plates, the small little dipping sauces, all the things there, and she goes, "Well, let me know if you need anything extra. You know I'm good for it."
All right.
You're
can
good for everything, Bob.
Can
She
I
goes,
get it?
"You Bizzleby," and she like gives you a little hip check, and scuttles off.
You got
Can't
crushed.
get enough of this place.
Got crushed there. Got crushed there, Nesbit.
Ah,
A little bit of a crush.
no. Hey, look who's talking. I saw the way you were making eyes at Paz earlier today.
Oh yeah, no, I would smash like and subscribe. And
What's up, slappers?
if she would let me, I'd ring that bell icon.
Hey. Are you breaking into that pork crab shell with your special hammer?
Hey, remember the last person you
Sexually?
slept with who actually turned out to be like a demon from the past?
All right, I don't have a great track record.
Well, let's be fair. Nesbit has not been celibate for a year.
Yeah.
But that's like the big one I would remember.
Oh yeah, I think he would call that the one that got away.
Yeah,
but
and
not for
and
the
then
same
Most of it has
reason.
been,
And then tried to kill us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is also probably not unusual to be loved by anyone.
No momentum for that one, my friend.
I don't even care. That was for me.
But when I see you hanging about with anyone,
Wanna eat some shell swine?
fuck, I want pork crab so
want
bad.
shell
I know
Swine
it
so
doesn't
bad.
exist. It doesn't exist.
Hey, geneticist, get on it.
Yeah.
You're on notice.
So let's say you've got a lovely dinner, okay?
Yeah.
And at some point, Barb comes by and she just kind of like slides the check. Mm-hmm. She's like, what was her voice again? It was Alex. Like, you all have a good time.
I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Do you have any gloom smite laying around the place that we may be able to? It's a celebration.
Well, it's not a cold day out. But I think I've got the warm fire you're looking for. And she walks on back. Comes back with bottles that clearly have like brown paper labels put over the top of the original labels. And she's like, this is our finest wine, and winks. But she doesn't really wink because she doesn't have eyelids. So she just kind of like covers one with one of her hands. And she's like, that's a wink.
That's very cute.
Yeah. And then hands them to you. And she's like, let me take that check back.
Oh,
No,
please.
Linus, come on.
No.
Well, I mean, you guys, you just spend so much in here already. I feel like my best customers.
Bob.
You've
You're
earned
a-
it, Bob.
Bob, you're an artist, and we are patrons of the arts.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about my cooking. And she places the check back down. She walks over to Kelton, gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Hey.
And then while she does it, she just taps Nesbit on the leg and then walks away.
Fuck you, Kelton.
That's how you talk to a lady.
To new business ventures.
To new business ventures.
And burning down another city.
Honestly, I generally like skimmers, so if we could just like make them go away, that'd be great.
You changed.
Yeah.
Look,
Plus one momentum.
look. I mean, if we're just, I'm from a place where water is kind of like not a thing, and they like the water, and I'm not gonna yuck their yum. Is all I'm fucking saying.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But they're being dicks.
Who's being a dick is the question.
Them.
Yes, perfect, great. You're the best.
Bunch of skimmers are like causing trouble. That's where we were told. We were there.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. But you know how it works. It's always top down. Who's at the top?
So we start the fire at the top, it burns to the down. That's what I've been saying.
I've heard the bottom of the fire is the hottest pot.
Depends on who's starting it.
Billy Joel.
We're just gonna keep going back to that.
Oh,
like,
As long as you keep talking about burning places down.
That well is
Well-
very deep.
All right. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Literally.
In the interim, I think we were already kinda in the process. We got some overlap with a couple other situations. This Lawson Ambassador character.
Gotta end him.
Yeah. Let's
Chaos bat moon fuckers are not my thing.
not mine either. I met like one Eshwin I liked, and I didn't even like him that much.
Hell of an actor though.
Fucking amazing. Yeah.
Plus one to both.
Here's the thing. Would we get in trouble for killing an ambassador?
If we do it in public, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of have to not kill him.
No.
He used quote fingers, by the way, for listeners.
Yeah, that was
We make him really depressed and he kills himself.
Perfect. The perfect crime.
So what, are you going to talk to him a little bit?
But doctor, I am Pagliacci.
I don't know. Accidents happen. Fires start. Axes get lodged into things occasionally.
They just fly around, man. Like,
Yeah, hey, Pool, give us some flying around axes. Go to one and the other. You'll love this shit. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
back-
see,
whoa.
somebody could have gotten fucking killed.
Yeah, watch your heads, guys.
Okay.
I think that's the priority.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow we go by your new little lady friend's house and
I'm not against that.
yeah, we see what she's got in a shop, see if anything jumps out at us, and then roll across and grab a couple pints and learn something from dude goes by
Jerry.
moniker
Big
yeah,
Mouth,
Jerry
right?
Big Mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're adventurers. We're always looking for new equipment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing weird about that.
And this is a secondhand quality dude right here.
I appreciate that.
He has 2 hands. Do you have 3 hands?
That's true.
I know.
Oh, that's weird.
Should we have invited Stiddo to this dinner?
Someone has to watch us shop, and honestly, beaks and meat, not always the best.
Don't they eat crabs?
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what?
Should we bring her something back?
That's
Yes.
primarily what octopodes eat.
Yeah.
It's crabs.
Yeah, no, we'll get something to go for her. That's a
Okay.
good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a doggy
That's a
bag.
great idea. Some noodles, too.
Yeah, because this pork crab is it's up good. They crack open the shell, they pour the noodles in, and mix it up.
Shellswine.
But listen, you gotta eat it all, because if you leave it in the garbage in your house,
Smells like vagina all day.
You can't get any work done.
plus one momentum.
That's a twofer. Come on,
No,
dude. Ah.
I don't hand out twofers.
Ah.
Oh man.
Fuck you, Max.
Okay. So you get home. Stiddo's asleep at the desk.
Uh-huh.
It's like 1 a.m.
Oof.
'Cause you guys were flirting hard,
Oh, yeah.
hard with Barb. She'll drink it all up. She loves that shit. And you get back to there. She's asleep. I assume, do you wake her up? What do you do?
No. I pick her up and take her to her room.
Really? Because you cannot microwave pork crab.
Yeah,
You don't have a microwave.
gotta be eaten.
I am conjure flame from nothing.
But you can't conjure ice.
That is yet.
Yeah, that's true. Not
Oh,
yet.
flexing.
Don't dare me.
Can't you
Or-
create?
or
He just
literal
blows
death.
all of our minds. Just dook.
Can't you create cold from fire though?
No. What?
No, he doesn't like evaporate things when he creates flame.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we doing like air conditioning?
Yeah.
It's like I've constructed a bunch of like, heat sinks to deal with heat exchange
Yeah.
so that I can create heat to make things cold. No. You're not Todoroki.
No. Yeah,
We're
Esmond
not
just
talking about Mario Brothers.
takes the doggy bag, takes her up to her room. When he puts her in her room, he gently wakes her.
Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, we brought you some take home.
Oh my god, is it Shellswine?
Maybe.
I'm starving. And she just like opens the doggy bag or the take home box or whatever dialect you use for
Yes.
what region of the country you're in, and shoves her beak full force in it and just
No,
goes
he's
to
like,
town.
nope.
Just, what
Get the plate.
plate? There's
Get
a
the
bag.
plate. Get the plate.
Fine. So she gets the one plate that she owns, and
And I want it to be a conductive metal.
okay,
And he's like, heat it properly, slow,
okay.
petitely. Don't burn it.
I'm so tired.
This is important.
All right. So she holds her hands over it, and then she touches it with 2 fingertips. And then you see, you don't really see. You hear the Shellswine on it start to sizzle. And it sizzles a little bit more.
Doesn't need much more.
Is it good? Is this enough?
Oh, no. Perfect control. Didn't overdo it.
All right. And she takes her hands off of it.
Yeah.
Plus one momentum.
That was
for-
really cute.
Yeah.
I like that a
Seems
lot.
cute.
So
That's literally my favorite thing to do with this character now. Is just be a fucking.
Fire Mentor.
Thank you, Stranger Things, for allowing me to steal a character after the fact.
You guys, we invented pork crab tonight. You know?
If nothing else,
Yeah.
this has been one of our most successful sessions ever.
If nothing
All
else
it
in our
does is make
lives.
me so upset about so for listeners, we had a Halloween party where I made the best pulled pork I've ever made in my life. And now I'm just like, it will never be as good as what I'm imagining for Shellswine. Never, ever.
Just thinking of pouring the noodles in and getting the feet sausage.
Stop it. Stop.
Think of the claws. Would that be like pork chop?
All right, I have a question. How much would it cost to try to fake it? Because I just want this experience.
We can cover. You know what would be really good is if you make like a super good juicy pork chop, and then like put diced crab on it with
God.
mayo.
Okay.
Be amazing. All right,
I don't
we
want that.
gotta-
I want-
Nobody's listening to this podcast for this. Nobody's tuned in for this. Our cooking show.
I don't
But
know.
everybody
Let's ask
that
chat.
is tuned in is having the same experience we are.
I hope so, because that makes me feel less terrible
Again, chat.
about the time that has been wasted.
Shellswine, how do you feel?
Yeah,
Is anyone pro or
Chat way on Shellswine. Are we wasting too much time? Be honest.
In Chinatown.
Because
in New York.
honestly, be honest.
We could do it all day.
We will take.
All day.
We will take it on the chin on this one.
We had pork and crab dumplings. Soup dumplings.
It's like crab rangoon.
They're so good.
All right, you go to bed. You sleep.
Yes.
You sleep the fuck out of that night.
Hell yeah.
Wake up.
We were a little drunk and a little high.
Yeah.
You wake up. It's a new day. Gloom, smite, hangover, very mild.
We only had one round.
We
so
also-
then we
we
switched
ate-
over to
we ate with it.
No, you had 2 bottles. Remember?
Oh.
Between the three of us.
No, that was okay. Yeah.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of gloom smite. However, I think canonically the hangover of gloom smite is not as bad as either of these. So, new day begins. Your characters wake up refreshed. Stiddo wakes up with a full belly, happy. Probably a little bit like an hour or two behind you guys on the wake up, and she's just like, "Man, I slept so good. I don't know why. Maybe it was all the shell swine."
Let's hope.
New day begins. What do you do?
Uh,
Count it.
First things first. Stiddo,
Yeah.
today is an Obed day. I'll take you to Obed's.
All right.
I know. I
Fucking
know.
nerd, right?
he Uncle. Yeah. I mean. I'm sorry, Uncle
No.
Esmond.
Education is important.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Okay.
One day you will be
+1.
one day you'll be several times smarter than him rather than twice as smart.
And I went to university. Joycott Royal University.
Do I?
Maybe
need,
you've heard of it.
Do I need to go to university, Uncle?
Oh,
Calvin?
yeah. It's great.
It's good.
But not Joe Cott Royal. They
You drink, you beat up nerds.
So I tell them I know you. They're gonna like me there.
Oh, yeah.
don't
You could bring my
mention that.
book.
Yeah, I will. I think I'll do that. Esmond, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. Okay.
Sure.
Well, maybe. I mean, we probably need a scholarship though. The way business is going, huh?
I think we have a solution for that.
Yo, that kind of stung a little bit.
Well, I mean, I'm including myself in this
Yeah.
Ditto,
problem.
to send you to university, I would burn all the cities except for the city that the university of your choice is in.
You see, like tears start to well up in her eyes. You'd really do that for me?
Oh, I would burn them all.
All right. Hold down the fort. When I get back, I'll man the desk.
Yep.
Then we'll figure out what to do
Yep.
today. Sound
All
good,
right.
guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
We're going to go beds.
Okay. All right. So she leaves. So she takes the thing that all the children's books that we grew up on that we've never seen in our lives. She does what they do in those children books. She grabs a belt and she wraps it around a bunch of books and carries it. And I've never seen a human in my life do that. But that's what she does. She goes.
Your pants would fall down.
Okay. All right.
+1. Killing it today, Kelton.
It's Me Corin is all about the Shellswine, cooking show go, and Big Bad Shadow Man has never had crab.
Never once. I don't know how to correct that. I mean, we could send you a
I've had crabs twice in the last 10 years.
We sent you a T-shirt, Big Bad. I don't know how to send you delicious crab.
To a crab place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more complicated. It's seafood. Like
Walk into a restaurant and be like, what dish involves crab and pork? And then just see where they take you.
Explain the
I don't
concept
think
to
a
them.
lot of places have an answer to that.
Yeah.
No.
But if they did.
we got to
Then
stop talking about it. I'm just so fucking hungry. Oh my god.
I love that none of us ate before this.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I actually
close.
did, but I could eat like
Okay.
an entire crab and like a half pound of pulled pork.
All right.
just generally always.
Group trip after this ends. We need to find something.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, imagine like steak Oscar, but on a pork chop.
Steak Oscar on a pork chop.
All right. I'm into it.
So like pork
Into
steak,
it.
crab, asparagus.
Right. Okay.
So Esmond takes Stiddo to Obed's.
Yeah. She drags her belt of books down the street and goes to. So Obed. By the way, Edwin, or do you prefer Pool on this? Pool. Would you like to get on mic and tell us about the place where Obed tutors?
Yeah, we can do that.
Come on, just any of them.
Yeah.
Is this one on?
They're all on.
Fist away.
Hello. Oh, hey. Yes, so Obed, having come back from his adventure in the Star Crypt, somehow surviving despite the person that was responsible for him on this adventure. He actually surprised his master, who didn't expect him to return, based on
Alive.
who he sent them out with. So he works in a library. Now, this library is responsible for, it focuses mostly on kind of rebuilding the history since kind of the Doom, and it's focusing on, it's got a lot of random pieces of Savathian information, but it's all scattered, it's all kind of all over the place because there's no, go ahead. There's no history that's been written out. So Obed, having taken his experiences and studies, is trying to catalog all of that and organize it. So this is where he does his tutoring. He mostly tutors kind of the elite, the children that are of the elite that send them specifically for this area of studies. But
And Stiddo.
and Stiddo, right? Exactly. So
He feels indebted.
yeah, and he actually, based on the fact that he feels compared to a lot of other bookish types, that he was out in the field and he's seen some stuff, you know? So,
I'm a hardcore motherfucker.
so, you wouldn't understand. So he
When you
did.
do the voice, an inch more is good.
So he doesn't. So he's kind of picky on who he actually tutors, but obviously
Yeah.
he will tutor Stiddo for free because of the relationship built there.
We'll do a scene real quick.
Sure.
All right. So, as I assume Esmond and Stiddo approach,
You want me over there?
it's a good idea.
That's okay. It's fine.
Not blasting my hero.
Thank you, people who are watching. People who are listening will not hear me say this.
All right. So Stiddo and Esmond approach.
Stiddo arrives at the gates of the library. I assume she arrives at the gates of the library. Obed is standing outside waiting, I'm assuming impatiently.
Yes.
Yes.
Stiddo, you just head inside. I need to talk with old Obed here for a second.
All right. I got to read. I'll start my reading, Obed, if that's okay with you.
I hope you're caught up. We have a lot to cover.
Yeah, I'm definitely okay. I'm gonna go inside.
All right.
They just turned into bubbles from Trailer Park
I know.
Boys.
How about you fuck off?
Obed, is she doing good? She's doing good in school?
She's she shows up. No.
Is that bad, really?
No, it's I feel that whereas I liked reading about things, she's a little more of a hands-on type of bird.
Yeah. But I guess my question is this bearing fruit?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wish that at her age I had had the combination of knowledge and experience that I have now. I mean, obviously, I'm a much bigger deal than I was when you met me.
Well, Obed, you're always a big deal to me.
Thank you. That means a lot. I'm going to write that in my memoir.
I just...
Plus fun.
All right. No, I just wanted, to, check progress report. I'm sorry to keep you from everything. It's important to me that I want to say when, but I guess it's if I get her back to her parents. They know I tried and did a good job. And thank you for helping me with that.
Oh, are we still looking for them? I thought we wrote that off a while ago.
Yeah, no, we're still looking, and it's probably not good.
Oh, okay, yeah, I should probably adjust the way I speak to her about some things then.
As an orphan.
My parents didn't go to a farm upstate.
Yeah, all right. Again, thanks again. And do you need me to pick her up or?
No, I'll walk her back.
All right,
I'll walk her
all
back.
right. Yeah, we got things to do today, so yeah.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I can
In fact,
talk to her about hope and how valuable that can be when things seem dark.
Yeah. But by the way, we got pretty big contract. I have you been maybe itching to get in the field again a little bit?
It would surprise you to hear that I am actively frustrated by walls around me.
Oh, well, we might hit you up in a couple days or a week. Two.
Oh,
Two
okay.
at
I'm
the max.
free tomorrow. Like,
Okay. All right. We might hit you up.
okay, I will.
I miss being out there with you in the shit. You know.
Yeah. Things don't die around me as often as when I was with you, so I don't get to heal things as often and keep them alive. And yeah.
Well, yeah. Keep that in mind. Me and the boys might come by soon.
Okay.
All right.
I got a sub.
You gonna watch? You gonna put on a movie? Is it gonna be October?
Wheels out the TV.
Is it gonna be October Sky again?
The Osmosis Jones.
Oh, really? Oh, it was always October Sky. It was always October Sky
Although,
for me.
for one glorious day, it was Braveheart.
Fuck
And then that dude was fired.
That's a good substitute
For
teacher.
sure.
Dude, once in high school, we had the Gomeo and Juliet with
What?
I was in that class.
with Squeonardo DiCaprio.
What?
Oh, with a
By Squilliam Cakeshare.
Yes.
Con Laguazanga with a 9mm sword.
It's playing Skibbolt and
Yes.
Burbludio. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So
would surprise you to know based on those names. Oh, guff.
+1.
It's called acting.
God damn it. God damn it. I am so glad I made you do this.
Yeah. No, this was a really, really
All right.
good event.
Well, Obed. I'm going to get back to it, but hey.
I'll keep extra attention on her today.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hope to talk to you soon. Real soon.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, oh, all right. Yeah.
Bye.
Everybody, thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Pool.
Yay.
So, we'll say that Obed goes back into the library and he sees Stido. Like the moment she looks over at him, she slams the book that she's reading. She's like, no, I was reading the right book. I was reading the right one. And then let's cut to you rejoining these two. Are probably talking about how good the food was last night.
That is absolutely what we're doing. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hold down the fort, guys. If you want to do some prep work, do it. And then at 6 when we close down the shop, we'll head to Paz Tents. And then hit the pub so we can find out.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let's say
I think Kelton wants to go to the.
I'm staying at the shop
Okay.
while you guys go out and do whatever you want.
Kelton wants to go to the blade sharpener to get his investigation kit
okay,
sharpened up.
sharpened. Yeah, his investigation, his travelers,
Investigator's kit.
right? Otherwise,
He's got 2.
his torturers.
Yeah. A lot of small blades.
Okay, let's say you go there, no problem. Let's say everybody on their person has 1,400 Ackies.
Alright.
We'll start there. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
I mean, we did deliver a giant sphere of Dyron to the world.
Just say on your person
Yes.
today, 1,400 Ackies.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a really good call. So, like, I got 3 daggers that
Well,
get a lot of use.
for
so,
sure.
Yeah.
Let's say it costs you 10
Daggers?
Ackies.
That's crazy.
10 Ackies per item.
All right.
There's
so
probably a premium for a magic weapon.
No,
No?
no, not for just sharpening.
axe and 2 blades.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So sharpening happens pretty quickly. He's got like the local medieval, pseudo medieval equivalent of a work sharp. He can get them ground out pretty quick. You're done, and let's say 6 p.m. gets pretty close. You guys are fucking off until then.
Yeah.
Generally,
Also,
I
if
feel
you wanna-
that's
pretty
fair.
much-
If
Just
you want to
fine.
have a dumb scene, this is the moment, guys. I got to have one. Is all I'm saying.
That was a really good scene, but why would I want to talk to him that long?
hey man, so like
+1.
you want to go to the theater or something? Kill the time till 6.
Yeah, let's go catch a show.
So you go to the show, and there's like a pseudo vaudeville performance, where a young
Kalani.
no, let's say a young gelt resembling a badger. No, not a badger. Let's do something more fun. Let's say a
yellow-tailed schnook.
that's a fish. It's gonna be, you know what, a fish. Let's do it. Let's do a fish with.
It's a gelt that just looks like a fish.
No.
Let's do a largemouth bass.
All right.
Taking it.
Okay.
Yes.
Savothian looks like a largemouth bass wearing glasses and says, "This performance is based on a masterpiece that I saw out in the woods by an Eshwin whose name I would kill to know. But alas, the performance, much like the personage of this creature, was ephemeral." And takes a deep breath. Goes, okay, I'm ready. And gives an immaculate performance of, let's say, a monologue about the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. That you're like, this is good. Like, this is quality shit. And everybody hears in tears, but you're like, seem better.
Yeah. Hey, not bad.
Did you see the well, this is obviously the performance has ended. I'm opposed. You're not heckling during
No.
it. Okay.
I mean, are we doing this? Cause
I would burn you alive when you come back.
yeah.
It'd be very rude.
It ends and you hear like he hears the not bad and he goes, "Yes. So you know the one."
Hey,
No, or
you said you'd
Him.
kill. Who'd you kill?
Well, perhaps another time. And dramatic bow, and you're like, "Oh, that is Vaughn." Every bit, like it's like watching a comedian do somebody else's jokes, and then like goes off stage.
Excellent.
And then let's say it's 6 p.m.
All right.
Shop closes. Ding ding.
Did anyone come into the shop?
Just a homeless guy who wanted to tell you about like he saw a snake with a dog's face, and it's like that's the same story every week, man.
Could you not recount my actual life as a business owner? It is not a joke. And a tambourine. That's
So
the-
he's not talking about Esmond.
No.
He's talking about Liam.
Yes.
Here. Yes, I can refrain from doing specifically that.
Let's
Yes.
do this.
Okay. So yeah, 6 p.m. happens, fairly uneventful. Stiddo comes back at, let's say, 4.
All right.
Comes back and is like, "Yeah, it was fine.
Study's good.
Yeah. Obed's, I mean, it's slow, you know? I mean, you know him.
Yeah. Learning's like that.
I'm going to go,
What? I gotta. No, I have. What are you passionate about, though? What do you want to learn about?
setting things on fire?
Well, I think I've been doing an okay job at that.
Sure. There's a whole building. I have to spend all day in a building full of flammable things.
Yeah.
you should burn it.
You've also burned
You're not
down.
there.
You've also burned down like a handful of things already.
Yeah. Look,
Look.
it's fine.
Look, I'm just saying, control is part of it. You can't burn everything. Where would you keep your stuff?
If I burn everything, do I need stuff?
Yeah, you got
Deep, bro.
I was gonna say, can we make a T-shirt? You can't burn anything because where would you keep your stuff?
That's not a bad T-shirt.
It's pretty
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. No. Control is part of it. However,
What's that?
Savanthian version of Billie Eilish.
Billy Schmeilish?
You wouldn't get it, Dad.
look, next week we'll go out into clearing. We'll burn something big.
That's what I fucking live for.
All right.
And then she's like, "Sorry for cursing." And then she goes up to her room.
It's gonna be a dillo, isn't it?
No. But we're going over Flaming Pillar. That's what we're doing.
Tight.
Nice.
All right, so that time passes. Esmond, Kelton, Nesbit, back in the shop together. There it
All
is.
right, gents. So, think it's about that time?
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah. Wear your nice tunic.
Of course.
You
Not too nice though.
Yes.
Go to a bar.
wash your face.
Oh, okay. Is there crab still?
No, it's just you don't do it enough.
See, that's helpful advice.
That's a good friend. +1 momentum to Liam.
It's like, yeah, I got a dirty face.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to. I want to go on a solid 7 here. Not 9, but 7.
yeah, no, that sounds about right.
wanna-
Actually, wait. No,
I-
we're
I-
going to the pub.
I'm wearing
We'll do
no.
it.
Fuck that. Before that we're going to Paz Tense.
Oh.
I'm wearing my nice robes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm putting on
okay.
I'm putting on the turban that I don't wear for nobody.
All right.
This is
I'll tell
further-
you. I'll go a 4.5 so I don't show you up.
You son of a bitch.
It's a good friend. Liam, all your head swaggering is accentuated by the string you've got hanging from your headphones. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, you're being real fancy. Okay,
So
let's
like a Dengar vibe.
Fine.
That's just what I've been getting
All
from it
right.
the whole time.
So let's say you make your way to Past Tense. It's about half mile
All
from the
right.
shop. I printed out a map of the world. Did I give it to you guys?
No.
Paul, would you mind grabbing it from the printer in the studio or in the office? Can you go get it from the Davenport? The other room in my mansion, if you could please.
He has a home with more than 3 rooms.
I got a good deal.
Mm.
So
Voluminous.
yeah. Okay. So let's say you go. It's about a half mile. You get to Paz Tense. It's close to the market district. It's not in the market district because it's not like a set up overnight shop like a flea market that can like immediately make money, and it's not something that makes money every day. So it's like on the outside of the market district, but near it enough. So you walk in and
It
there's
has a particular clientele.
yes, but her sign is beautiful, but stupid in a weird way. Like,
But stupid.
thank you. Here's our map. If you are watching the stream, you've seen it at every intermission screen. Oh, there we go. Pulls.
Boom.
There we go. That's our city. That's Australion. We will say that the big empty area is the market district.
All right.
Near the well. And it's close by. You guys are a little bit further out, probably up against the wall that surrounds the city, of which the city has now expanded past.
Okay.
So you get there. The sign is beautiful, yet kind of stupid because she's like stapled curios to the outside and the rim of it to be like, it's like a Cracker Barrel almost.
God, no what biscuits. Fuck.
We got to stop talking about food.
I know.
All right. And you walk in and there's no bell, but it's imagine a narrow bookstore
Uh-huh.
that's 3 stories.
Ooh, okay.
My dick is hard. Let's
Yeah,
go.
no, I
They're
like this.
Very cozy, right? But there's like random things that have like long tags with twine that the tags fall off of them, and there's just like litanies of description coming off of them because they're so complicated. And there's just extra shit, like some things that have never been tested. She doesn't know if they work, but there's a story behind them. The story's on the tag. All right.
Nice. Okay.
You walk in.
This
she-
is my favorite shop I've ever been to in my
Yeah, this
entire
is so
life,
great.
real or fictional.
you don't see her, but you see all the crap she's got around. But
Yeah.
like
Also, side note, that adds like a lot more to the character. Like that just makes me like Paz more. That she just starts really just
This belonged to a blind monk who once did this, and also he took a major dump on Tuesday, and then found these glasses. Who did they make you poop? Who knows?
they may be put when I put them on. You feel me? Listen, they're on discount. You want to get them? You try it. If you poop, let me know. Maybe give you a discount on next purchase. Okay, so
I'm gonna marry that woman.
So you got this 3-story shop. You don't see her yet, but there's a lot of just garbage. But lovingly cared for garbage.
That's how I talk about myself.
There's other people. There's other people in this shop on multiple different stories. But like, let's say this shop can hold probably 50 people. Mm-hmm. There's 3.
All right. So like again, my shop, great.
Yeah.
Do we recognize the other patrons?
No. It's just you feel like a lot of people just wander in.
Again, like my shop.
Yes.
Terrific.
Imagine. Liam runs a record store. For anybody who doesn't know.
All right. So,
Shopkeep. Shopkeep.
You say that loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And on the second story, one of the curtains of beads that separates like the back rooms, multi-leveled, from the rest of the thing, like opens and you see paths and they're like, oh, what? Hey, y'all doing here? Hey, thanks for coming in. I got tons of stuff for you. You want to meet me downstairs? Maybe we can have a conversation, maybe a little bit.
I was looking for something in particular.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll just be right down. And she comes down. She gets behind the counter. She's like, now, what can I do for you?
You wouldn't have anything to, like, track or kill an Eshwin, would you?
Eshwin specifically?
Yeah. Let's say that's what we're going for.
Gosh, that's real specific. See, okay, now, like the killing part, I don't do none of that now.
Well,
Not here.
yeah.
Yeah. We don't deal in none of that here. We're a perfectly legal business.
What about the tracking of a particular person?
Well, let me see here. Hold on. Let me look at my inventory sheet here. Let's see what we got. So I got, let's see. Well, not so much tracking, but you need to see what's happened in the past.
That seems like a useful tool.
Yeah.
How far in the past?
How far? Well, as far as you're willing to go, but it's like you got to know specifically how far from, not the date, but how far from now.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure it wasn't like 5 minutes in the past.
You could do that, as long as you know it's 5 minutes.
Okay. But if I wanted 10 minutes, I could do that too.
Yeah. As long as you
15
know.
15 minutes?
Yeah, but you can't be like on this day. You got to be like, I need to know this many seconds.
Oh, damn.
that sounds like a real fascinating tool.
Nesbitt'll do the math. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
You good at math there?
You know,
Approximately.
That don't sound like the yes I was looking for.
He's good at math.
Listen, you spend the money, you get whatever you want. But like, I want to be straight with you what it do, because I don't do returns. You feel me?
Yeah, that's relatable.
No, wait. I'll do the math.
trade in?
No, no, you want to sell something? We can do that for sure. Yeah. We take things and not so much consignment, because I know how to make a profit. You feel me?
Do you take like guff tusks?
No.
Oh.
No, hold on. They enchanted?
I stole their souls.
The soul still in them tusks?
Presumably.
Well, you got.
I don't know how to check.
Listen, I need a bit more than that.
Okay. I don't know. I don't do.
Okay, well, you can come back to me on that one.
I peed on them after I killed them, so I assume. I've always been taught the soul is trapped in the tusk.
Well, you can prove it, then we can talk.
Yeah, you pee on the guy, you take his tusk, soul's in the tusk. It's Guff had been saying that for.
Don't you have like a weird collection of a
Beginning.
lot of teeth?
Yeah, a lot of just bones, teeth.
Listen, if it do a thing,
Eye sockets are fun.
if it do a thing, I want it. You feel me?
What about novelty coffee cups?
No, I don't deal in that
All
in
right.
that garbage. There's Sally's store down the corner. She do that.
Okay.
Novelty cup. She make you any coffee cup you want, and she like picks up her cup of coffee, and it says "World's Best Asshole," and she drinks from it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How much?
I got a good one now.
How much are these cups?
Well, I mean, this one I paid. I mean, it's custom. You gotta understand. It cost me 25 Ackies.
That
Okay.
is spendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a coffee cup, but I mean, let's be real.
We could get one that says "World's
great
Okayest Orphan."
It's all really specific. Yeah, you could do that.
It's not what I was looking for, but fine.
Real quick, pause. Pool, can you check to make sure we're recording audio?
That
That'd
would
dope
be.
if we hadn't been
It'd
for
be.
like-
This would be amazing.
Yeah. That's it. Maximize that shit.
Boom.
Oh, thank Christ.
Okay. Yay.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Okay. Max plus 1 momentum.
All right.
So I got
Oh, sorry.
I got a thing. I got a thing for looking into the past a little bit. Not like
Sounds
a
good.
tracker thing, you know what I mean? But you could might maybe use it for that.
Does sound interesting.
You got any McGargle?
Oh, this a McGoggle.
So you're saying is that it barely works?
No, it works. It works right on. It's frustrating. I don't know how else to put it.
It sounds frustrating. Like I want to see 3 years ago. That's like more than 100 seconds, right?
Oh, that's a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 years.
Again, I'll do the math.
Okay, yeah, I got it. It costs 2,000 Ackies.
It's like 525,600 or something.
Listen, hold on. Let me go get it, okay? And then you
A
can.
little more.
I just want to be.
like exactly 3 times more.
I want to be straight with y'all. So I'm gonna go get it. And she comes back and she's like struggling to lift this thing, and she like slams
Jesus.
it on the counter. And it's this giant thing that looks like when you get your eyes tested, but it's a giant metal thing with like multiple lenses.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. But there's no like stand for it. It's just, but it's got the little holes for the eyes to look through.
Not it.
This,
1, 2, 3, not it.
This McGoggle's unwinding eye. And there's
Awesome.
it's look. There's you take this key, and she pulls out like a turnkey. You put it in here, and she points to the slot. She goes, you turn it back. Every single revolution is 1 minute now.
Mm-hmm.
So divided by 60, if you need that many seconds, you do that.
Yeah.
And you got to hold it up to your face and look at the area that you want to look at.
Again, not it.
Not it.
2,000 Ackies.
I'll throw 1,000 down right now.
That's a lot of Ackies.
Yeah, we'll split. Yep.
500 each.
Yeah, I'll put in 500.
All right.
But
Listen,
there's
that,
only 3 of us.
that bring you to 1,500 Ackies. You still 500 short.
No, if he does, if I do 1,000, he does 500, and he does 500. That is 2,000.
You are correct in that sense.
Yes.
Get her to put 500 in.
I'm not doing that.
Here.
Deal?
What if we murder someone for you? You give it to us.
I want to be perfectly straight with you.
Is there anyone who's 2,000 Ackies dead that you want?
Kelton, come here for a sec.
Okay.
Come here. And
Yeah.
she like brings you around the counter, and she like ducks down a little bit and like leans down close to you. And she goes, "I can murder whoever I want. You best trust. You understand?"
I'm just saying I could make pork crab, but I still go to the restaurant. Just because you can kill someone doesn't mean you want to.
Plus 1 momentum.
Fuck you.
Holy shit.
God damn it. That was a long game joke, motherfuckers.
All right, so she's got McGargle's unwinding eye. It's on the table. It weighs 75 pounds.
I love this. This is perfect.
Yes. All right.
It's on the countertop. You see the countertop starting. It's wood. It's starting to bow a little bit in the middle. She's like, you got to make a fucking decision.
I'd throw down 1,000 Ackies.
That look good. Okay, thank you. You cute too. I want to throw that down there.
Oh, you're not gonna give him a discount for being a cutie?
Oh, listen.
No.
If I get a discount to every cute motherfucker who came in here,
Also,
I'd be
business is
going broke.
business. Pleasure is
Touche.
pleasure.
Touche.
I'm all about that pleasure too. Not here. Let's see it.
After hours.
What's going on here.
I think we're buying this thing, right?
500.
All right, they got that 1,500. What about you, Kelton?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 500.
You don't got to kill nobody for it though, right?
No, I have it. I was just offering you an option if there was someone you wanted dead.
I'll just take the 500. That cool with you?
That's fine. Yeah.
All right,
Business.
congratulations, gentlemen. You are now in the possession of one of the most rare objects in the world. McGoggles on one eye, and she like
You got
lifts it and tries to hand. She's like, "You want a bag?"
I'll just take
Do
it.
you
It'll be
wrap
fine.
it?
Yeah, I can gift wrap it if you
No,
want.
no. I'll just take it.
Yeah, okay, that's
Is there a
yours.
spare key?
No, just the one. I mean, it's a standard thing. It's like nobody wants to put up with it, so you can just use any.
Is there a manual?
No, what are you talking about, McGoggle? Write something down? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Could you tell us a story about it?
I'll tell you the story. I tried to use it. Looked like 5 minutes in the past, my finger got numb turning that crank.
That doesn't bode well for me.
Yeah. Damn.
Listen, I mean, caveat emptor. Like, you got...
Not it.
Not it.
All right, so you take McGargle's unwinding eye. She's like, "Oh, you'll come back now, though," and she gives Esmond a little swat on the butt.
All tail.
Yeah,
What type of bug is she again?
She is a rod.
she's a American alligator.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So, chat. What any feedback from chat that we could work in?
Do they want to see me get laid?
Not
What
not
up?
this session. Not this session.
It just blows up no.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, so let's say you leave Paz tense.
Yes.
We leave. Yes.
No. We left past tense.
Ah.
We are leaving.
That was great.
We'll go
Well
to
done.
future tense.
You know what? +1 momentum.
Yeah.
I gotta give you that one. That's a good one. Okay, so you left and you proceed. Are you going towards Jerry? Do you want to meet
Yes,
him?
let's
Is that
do
your next
this.
stop?
Yep. Hey, Kelton, you want to carry this thing while we
What's
head
your,
over to the
what's your
pub?
strength?
2.
I'll take it.
Is
Your
yours
strength is
2
better
as
than
well?
2.
Mine is 2 as well.
Mine is also 2.
Dang, got some
Oh.
strong mofos in here.
We are medium swole.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Got that dad bod everybody's looking for. Okay, let's say you go to. You're gonna go to a pub,
Okay.
and that pub has a name,
Yes.
and we haven't used it yet. So that
If you say it, I might walk out that room.
don't do it.
Okay.
Too good.
Yep.
It has to be
Nope.
everyone.
That pub's name is the Pickled Ligament.
All right.
This is an ongoing. This is a 15-year-old joke. Almost,
Yes.
with our friend group. The Pickled Ligament is the pub, and you walk in. There's a bartender. Let's just for flavor's sake, right? Let's get some bartender stats up in here. Let's see. Okay, bartender is a female
All right.
Savathian, so a fish person that serves drinks. Pufferfish. How about
I
that?
like it. I'm
Let's do
into it.
pufferfish. Just
Alright.
don't. just chill out, okay? She's got.
Don't get her too riled up.
Yeah, she's.
I was thinking the angler
So
fish where she could just spit it.
Used names earlier for the bug lady,
For Barb?
big crab chef, and that was Iris.
Iris. I like Iris.
Iris the pufferfish.
Yes.
Bartender. She is 72 years
Damn.
old.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, they're immortal, so.
It almost doesn't matter.
Well, what is the year, Kelton? Is the age of equity what year?
It is currently 172.
So she is post-Doom.
100 years old.
No, 72 years old. Born
Yeah,
100
years after.
100 years post-Doom.
Ooh, should we make a bigger die for Savathians then?
No, I think it's... Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Literally just roll anything, and if it's odds, then add 100.
Sorry to jump in without a mic, but like I never even thought of the idea of Savathians existing after the Doom.
That's
Oh.
true, yeah.
Like,
Ian-
that's amazing.
I want to say, in my head canon, Obed is Spalding.
Yeah, Spalding, the guy who is the Doomsday Prepper
Yeah.
that you find his old caches. So, Iris, the Savathian bartender, looks like a puffer... Excuse me, sorry. Iris, the Savathian bartender, looks like a pufferfish, is manning the bar, and she sees you guys come in. And I don't think you're regulars of this bar. Not the Pickled Ligament. Esmond probably thinks he's more upper class than the Pickled Ligament. Pickled Ligament is
Me?
low. Sorry, Nesbit.
All right.
Yeah, Nesbit hits the bar more than anybody. And I feel like Nesbit feels like he's too upper class for this place.
I'm a home dad drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. And you walk in, and in the corner, no mistaking, Jerry Big Mouth Birdman. Two eyes looking in either direction. And you know what? Kind of funny looking.
Really? Really?
right.
I'm not making this introduction, by the way. I don't have it in me.
I'm gonna get an ale.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna get a second ale. And then I'm gonna get my walking over ale.
Okay. So let's do
Deal.
Iris. Iris is 87.
No, we decided 72.
No. The,
No, voice.
Voice.
Oh,
She's Geordie LaForge.
Did we already do Jordy?
We did not.
All right.
Geordie from Star Trek Next Gen. And she's like, huh, that's a lot of beer.
it's a start.
Well, hey, not my problem, right?
Yep. I don't know what your problem is, but that ain't it.
She's like, things get a little wild in here. Brother, you'll see what my problem is.
But don't take my word.
All right.
But don't take my word for it. That's not Geordie, but that is LeVar Burton. You don't get memento for that. It's not fair.
That's fine. I would have, but fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
do my pregame and then
Yeah.
get ready to.
Let's assume you're appropriately soused.
Yeah.
I'll have a whiskey neat.
Yeah, no problem. I got it for you right here.
All right.
And do you like it this way? And she pours it and puts a couple cold rocks in there. She's like, I'm an ice mage.
Kind of into that.
Well, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Hands it to you.
Fucking rude. I mean, you said neat, and she just goes and throws ice in it just to
Hey, look,
cold
flex
rocks.
nuts on you.
Cold rocks. Not ice.
Also, if you're going to show off, heavy move.
Yeah, I mean, it looked cool. Like I was impressed. I just, if you had said on the rocks, I would have been more impressed.
When you started your drinking, someone in the chat named Albrot said, "Keith, you're supposed to play a character."
If anybody heard that, you got the joke.
Yes.
All right, so let's say you're appropriately soused, right? You got your courage up. You're gonna move to the told Jerry, who, by the way, looked drunk before you got here.
Excellent.
He always looks drunk.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing.
All right. So, glancing around, I think I see our point of contact.
You definitely do.
Shall we, gents?
Should we go in a group? Should it be a single thing? Look, this is not my forte.
All right.
How about
No.
I'll cover the back.
No.
You cover the
No.
front. He goes talks to Big Mouth.
Actually, that actually is the first sensible thing you've ever fucking said in your whole life.
Yeah, both of you, really good. You on your suggestion, and you on immediately admonishing him before he gave a suggestion. Both of you, on point. Excellent.
We are a team.
All right.
So as you walk over, the bleary boss-eyed look that he has in his eyes, still like he turns his head to look at one of you. He sees Nesbitt walking over, and he's like, "Oh God, here we go." The voice. He's like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing in here?"
Was this Christian Slater?
Nope, it is Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Not dissimilar in
Remember-
my defense.
Remember the picture of the bird.
Yes, God.
I stand by my
Good job,
one
Big Bad Shadow
favor.
Man.
Yeah, you get one favor.
Hi. Jerry, right?
How'd you know that?
I got a good friend, a real close friend. Runs a shop not too distant here named Paz.
You know Paz?
Love
That's
Paz.
pretty sweet. She's always been really good to me, you know? Like, that's, I feel like I'm trying to outdo Nesbitt on Nesbitt.
No, it's good.
Yeah. She's a real good friend of mine. You know, we know each other a long time. You know she's a spy, right?
She would probably be really upset that you said that.
What?
Oh, she did mention you got another Monica in addition to Jerry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you do not. All right. So, anyway, I get the impression it's gonna be really easy to learn things from you. So,
Why? I mean, like, I know a lot. I mean, like, I've picked up a lot of skills. You know, I've done a lot of work around here. I mean, like, maybe if you wanna learn some things. I mean, do you pay well?
yes, actually, I am notorious for not ripping people off.
Oh, that's great. I could do lots of stuff with that. I mean, yeah, it's really that's noble. That's noble what you do.
Yes, nobility also. Fucking notorious, this guy.
So, nobleman, what the fuck do you want from me?
All right, so there's an Eshwin gentleman.
Never met one. If
Oh,
you get my drift.
oh, yeah, I definitely get your drift. Yeah, so tell me about the Lawson guy.
Ugh. You talking about Ajax? That guy. Oh, what a prick.
I'm not here. Don't look at me.
Yeah, what a prick. Comes in here. I mean, just like a hole, and he like leans you in, like real
Drinking out of
close.
cups, being a bitch.
Leans you in close, like he's gonna whisper,
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
and he goes, he goes, I think he's got spies all over the fucking place. He's got spies everywhere. He's trying to wear down this thing, and I think I could pick him out. And that Bolivo came in here. You know, I think he was following him too. I think they put him on there. And look, I mean, I don't want to say too much. I mean, you know, like I'm probably not one of them lamplighters, right? Because anybody could be. You know
Anybody
what I mean?
could be one of them lamplighters.
Anybody
yeah.
could be one of them really cool, influential lamplighters.
Yeah. Oh, if somebody were a lamplighter, they would absolutely not tell anybody else that they were a lamplighter, but they would be real proud of it.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's too. Hey, what's our bartender's name?
Iris.
Iris. Yeah, bring another one over. No, on him. Yeah. Yeah, you would never tell that because they're too cool.
Absolutely.
But I have it on good authority. Not like lamplighter level authority. Wink out of the one eye that's looking at you. The other one's looking the other direction.
So it looks like Galen.
Yes. Wink wonk. And he goes, I think they're preparing to invade the city.
You think so?
Yeah. I think the Larsons, I think they're getting ready. I don't think they're far away. I think this whole diplomat thing is just garbage to slow us down. I think they're waiting right now to find a way in.
Fascinating.
I mean, I don't think we can do anything about it though.
No? Well, I mean, there's got to be like a small contingent that's pointing out where. Oh, you mentioned that they maybe have a lot of spies in the area and that you could point them out if pressed. So.
No, I mean like if I was a lamplighter. Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not one. Obviously, nobody would admit to being one.
No, of course not. Like, I mean, but you seem about as fucking cool as a lamplighter.
And you just see his feathers like puff up. It's just like around his collar. He's like, you really mean that?
Yeah. I mean, look at you. It's like you could see everything. You're just brilliant. Yeah.
I feel like I really do a good job of kind of looking in every direction at all the times. Nothing gets past me, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I just, you know what? Hey, Iris, another one on him.
Iris, make that on him.
He's funny, this guy. He's funny. So, yeah.
We could build to the company. It's fine.
So he says,
We didn't choose to go on retainer.
It's, again, tax breaks. That's what we're going for. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
who's that guy? Weird. Anyway.
Definitely not as cool as a fucking lamplighter.
Dude, no way, right? So, yeah, I think, listen, I don't know too much, right? But I think if somebody was interested in finding a way to stop these guys, they would probably, go ahead. They would probably find a way to get out of the city, all right?
Yeah?
Maybe head towards Galrock's Hill.
Galrock's Hill, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about Galrock's Hill.
It's ugly, and it's barren, but things are a little weird there lately.
Oh, yeah? Weird how?
Well, like maybe people are having nightmares that involve Galrock's Hill in the city.
Fascinating.
And maybe the compass kind of freaks the fuck out when you get near it.
All right.
And only when both moons are in the sky. Which, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Larson, but I know that they're primarily moonrisers.
Right. All right. That's good information.
Well, it's not real. I mean, obviously, like I don't know anything, right? So
yeah, no.
no, I mean, like a lamplighter would.
Yeah.
Not me.
Right, yeah. Like, you're just a regular guy who just so happens to be as fucking cool as a lamplighter.
God, I like this guy. Hey, Iris, you like this guy? And she's like, I remember what voice we used. Geordie LaForge. She says, she goes, yeah, I mean, he seems good. He tipped on each drink when he bought them.
Of course.
He's like, that's all I need to know. He's a good dude. What's your name?
My name is Nesbit, but you can call me Mr. Bizzleby.
That's really informal. I love it. Like, yeah, I really appreciate it. My name's Jerry.
Jerry.
Don't call me Big Mouth.
Okay.
No, I mean,
I wasn't
I'm
planning to.
Look, I know.
I don't.
I know you can see the size of my mouth. Look, just don't call me Big Mouth.
Okay. That's absolutely fair.
Okay, we're best friends then. That's great. I love this guy.
Jerry, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, it has.
Extremely cool guy, and the degree of subtlety that you carry about you.
I've always thought I was pretty subtle. That's really, it's hard to tell people how subtle I am because they don't buy it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you should only have to tell him twice, right?
You know what? Iris, that next one's on me.
Jerry, you were a saint.
Thank you, Mr. Bizzleby.
Mr. Bizzleby.
It's so good to know you. Okay, all right. Well, you have a good night. And hey, don't remember, don't follow any of that information because I don't know anything.
I know nothing either.
Bunch of idiots here, right?
We're all a bunch of dummies. Don't know a goddamn thing.
I'm going to get drunk.
I am going to do the same.
And that's where we will end it tonight.
All right. I wanted fine.
We got plenty more later.
Yeah.
So you got a lead. You got everything you're going to go for next.
Someone needs to reveal information to us that we were not privy to.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is going to be where we end it tonight. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. We're obviously very new to streaming, being part of this, nothing edited out, for the video stream. And as you can see, we go on a lot of tangents, but you stuck it out. Thank you so much. So as always, you can check us out on our Patreon. We are patreon.com/RPGFS. We are on Twitter at twitter.com. We are Homebrew Hombres. We are on Instagram at instagram.com. RPG from scratch, it's all one word. And on, what am I missing? Facebook.com/RPGFS. You can find us. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And until next time, stay safe, stand watch, and get a full rest.
Nice.